Good evening. Happy Monday. All right. So, some easy exercise. Easy as dumbbells. Ah. Oh. Oh. Ho, ho. Wow. Oh. Okay. Wow. Oh. Oh. That's hardcore. All right. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay. All right. Ooh. Ah. All right. Ah. Yeah. Okay. Well, uh, happy Monday. Let me grab myself real quick. Okay. So, uh, water. Okay, hey, enough water. All right, yeah. Happy Monday, everybody. I have to make one correction. So we like past weekend, like yesterday, the day before yesterday, we said like uh, political customers are bribable and religious customers are not bribable. I don't think that's realistic. Okay, and also that's kind of perhaps offensive. I'm sorry, I apologize. And also, I don't think it's scientific. Very first of all, it's politically incorrect, and I apologize for that. And I think it's scientifically incorrect as well. I apologize for that too. Okay, so because politics, ideology, religion, they pretty much behave the same way. Back in the human history, did people die for a cause, for some ideology, politics? Yeah, they did. All the wars. There are some have been religious wars, but some other wars are very much ideological, like communism versus democracy and whatever. Okay, communism, dictatorship versus democracy, communism versus capitalism. Did people die from those political ideological wars? Yeah, right. So, yeah, I have to correct that. Okay, there was just my initial the division. There was incorrect. Okay. Then who are bribable people? Yeah, I guess that those are the kind of people who don't like this pasta. They've been they ate this pasta but they did not like it. So unless I bribe them, they will not come to my restaurant again. Okay. So then what will they do? They'll take my money, so they came for my money basically. Okay. And they take the pasta and they'll feed those pasta to their dogs and cats will just trash it, right? So those are the bribable people, okay? So but non-bribable people, those are the conscientious objectors for ideological, religious, political reasons, right? Yeah. So okay, we have that. Now let's open up our mind, okay? And because I think this we started as economics problem, right? Demand curve, transactional demand curve. But I think we are doing humanology, right? So I think it has some other implication too. Application. Okay. So let's grab that whiteboard and talk about it. Some potential application outside of economics, right? And we're gonna fictionalize this a little bit, okay? Not just for entertainment's sake, but also some illustrative purpose. Okay. So again, give you some of PG starting material. Okay. Now we are decreasing the price, right? Um, as a restaurant owner, I'm experimenting. Let's say I'm trillionaire. I have a lot of money. Okay, hypothetically. Okay, so if I give more and more money, bribe more and more, it's the price becoming negative. Okay, will people number of people keep increasing? The brand new customers, or will there be some stopping point where no matter how much money I will give them, offer them, they will never come to my restaurant? Yeah, for example, Muslims and Hinduists, because and also PETA, people for ethical treatment of animal, okay, or vegetarians, vegans, animal rights activists, they will never come to my restaurant because we sell meat here in this happy and healthy restaurant, okay? Yeah. So there is no buying them out. There are those population, okay? Now, this is purely fictional. We are against violence, okay? But as a fiction, what if this one Mr. Adam restaurant owner Uh, it's like devil tempting Jesus. Devil said to Jesus, "Kneel down," kind of like in the Superman movie, right? Kneel down before Zor. That's what it demanded Superman to do. Okay, probably they were imitating Bible. Okay, so yeah, Satan said in the desert after 40 nights and 40 days, Jesus fasting. Okay, kneel down before me, Satan. Okay, then Mr. Jesus, I will give you the world. This world belongs to me, Satan. And so if you kneel down before me, I will give this world to you. Jesus said no. He said no, okay. How about you? How about me? Well, somewhat easier example. Uh, let's say the day, hypothetically, the day before Jesus was caught by Roman soldiers and went to trial and whatnot. Mr. Jesus, okay. What if Satan offered him another deal? Hey, Mr. Jesus, kneel down before me. Then I will spare your life. How about that? Huh? Maybe perhaps internally Jesus was kind of debating about that. Okay. And again he said no, right? According to Bible, right? Yeah. So some comedy fiction, but a little bit adult entertainment here, okay? So comedy fiction, but PG-13 material, okay? I mean not nothing obscenity or anything, but let's say you Adam, okay, and then you have Daniel. Adam is threatening Daniel, okay, eat this pasta, then I will spare your life. That's what Adam says to Daniel, okay. Eat this pasta, then I will spare your life, or else. Yeah, I know it's absurd scenario, but it's purely theoretical point of view for now, but will apply to some another context. Okay. It's negative price concept. Okay, bro. Um, I mean, it's almost like we are going the other direction. We're increasing the price. Okay. Um, because if I'm demanding, well, the other way, hypothetically, is this. Okay. This price of pasta is so expensive. Adam said to Edward, "You want to eat this pasta?" And Edward said, "Yes, yes." Okay. What if this pasta's price is your life? Would you still buy this pasta? Because this pasta is so expensive, it will cost your life. After you eat it, uh, you have to give your life to me. So that's the far extreme. Okay, the other way. Okay, so there's some symmetry there, right? Yeah. I'm sorry, I cannot help this pun. Okay. Okay. Adam asked Frank, "Hey Frank, this pasta is very expensive," and Frank then asked me back, "Okay, what's the price of this pasta? How about your wife?" So I give you my pasta because you want it, right? Then you give me your wife. That's the price of this pasta. That's how expensive this pasta is. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know it's horrible analogy, but there's this movie, American movie with who's that Sundance kid that Robert Redford. Okay, because he is title of that movie is Indecent Proposal. It's all star casting. You Robert Redford and Demi Moore. Okay, probably made in 1980s. Okay, Demi Moore is a married woman. Okay, so she and her husband went to Las Vegas, and by chance, casino they met Robert Redford, who's very rich in the movie. Indecent Proposal. Demi Moore and her husband were very poor. Okay, so Robert Redford proposed to this guy, hey, let me spend one night with your wife. In return, I will give you $1 million. And they did. Okay, so that is actually it was a movie. That kind of scenario. Okay, yeah, we're doing fiction. Okay, now that's the pasta market, right? How about ideological market or market of politics, market of ideologies, market of religions, or market of even crimes like gangsters, gang membership. Okay, so we start with economics problem, but actually, is it has wider application. We are dealing with humanology. We don't confine ourselves in economics. Okay, we talk about anything. Okay, so let's broaden our mind and expand our horizon. Okay, and let's talk about some other ideological application. Okay, all right, we'll take 5 minutes break. Very good. Hmm? You are in very interesting paper, right? So let's take a break, okay? Uh, some of my friends ask me, "Hey, humanology, why don't you talk about your work?" Well, the thing is, I'm a lawyer, and no matter what my profession may be, I mean, this client confidentiality, right? We can talk about work, not in public, no. Client confidentiality, no, we cannot talk about work in now in public, no. Okay, so yeah, so that's why. Okay, so but I stayed at work until 6:30. That I can tell you. So I did not write this economics paper, not this evening. When I work late in the evening, uh, I don't write. Okay, I would just want to come here directly and relax after brushing my teeth, of course. Yeah. So, anyways, so like, and even between my friends, I cannot talk about work. It's client confidentiality. Okay, even if it's in private setting, I cannot still talk about work. Okay. But some of my friends, I just, out of curiosity, they ask me. Anyways, so market, right? Generalized market. Okay, yeah, I will write about that in this paper at some point. Okay, so this paper probably will be about 100 pages. So far, 25 pages. Okay, because there are a lot of diagrams like this. Okay, yeah, take a lot of space. So generalized market concept. Yeah, you have labor market, job market. You have romance market, right? You have political market, ideological market, market of religion, right? Yeah. Which one would you like me to talk about first? I just gave you instances of market, generalized market concept. Okay. So what is, well, we have to start with the definition of what market is. What is a market? Can you give me a one sentence definition of what a generalized market is? More abstract, a little bit mathematical, okay? Metaphysical, but it doesn't have to be. Just, yeah, conceptually give me one sentence definition of what market is. What a market is, okay? I give you 1 minute if you want to think about it, okay? Yeah. Hint? Think back in the days, good old days, where there was no money. Yeah, barter system. Okay. That's the hint. Okay. A hint. I kind of gave it away. Okay. Yeah. It's exchange of two different goods. Huh? That's what a market is. Okay. For example, romance market. If I go online dating site, okay, what are the exchange of two different goods? Well, product, two things, two kinds of products, goods or services. Okay. You go to a barber shop, you get service. You go to supermarket, you get goods like Apple, right? Yeah, goods or services, they are the two kinds of products. Okay. So market is a place where two different kinds of products are exchanged between two different parties. That's the definition of market. Okay. Romance market, for example. Yeah, I'm selling myself and I'm purchasing a lady. So the contract or deal is, lady, I give myself to you. In return, you give yourself to me. Meaning it's exclusivity. I give you my degree of freedom. I will date you and only you. In return, I want you to date me and only me. So I give you my freedom. I hand it over to you. My degree of freedom to date all different ladies. No, I date only you. I give up my freedom to date somebody else. That freedom is no longer mine. I give it to you. And she does the same thing. Yeah, monogamy. Okay, so that's the deal. In monogamous market, okay, romance market. Back in the days, it was not like that. It's polygamy, right? Yeah. So then, what's the deal? One guy has many females, right? Back in the days. Why? Because back in the days, there were a lot of wars. There were more females than males. So that's why polygamy was okay. Because there were more females than males. Only guys went to wars, and many of them died. So there were more females than males. Okay, so polygamy made sense back in the days. Okay, so what's the deal in polygamy? I'd be like, you ladies, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna use faster voice. Okay. You ladies, okay, you are all many females, okay? I am wealthy. I'm a male. And I'd love to have a lot of females in my house. Yes, many wives. Okay? And I'm wealthy. So yeah, be my wives. Okay? And entertain me. Alright? In return, I'll feed you. So that's back in the days how polygamy worked. Okay, so. Alright? That's how it was back then. Okay, so. Does it kind of sound like prostitution? Well, there's some commonality there, okay, but it's more than that, right? So, but yeah, yes, there's some commonality there, okay. So I told you it's PG-13 material, okay. Why we are adults, right? And human history, yeah, there are some adult material there. So there's just no way around it. You have to talk about it, okay? So okay, but you don't use any vulgar languages, okay? So okay, so what else? What other markets? How about market? How about job market? Okay, yeah, job market. Uh, so money is like roughly equal to freedom, right? Money is roughly equal to freedom. Because if I have a lot of money, I have $100 in cash in my pocket. I can buy many different kind of things. But if I have only $1 in my pocket, I can only buy things that is less than $1. Okay, up to $1, and there are not that many things like that, even in Walmart. Uh, but if I have a lot of money, there's more degree of freedom with this entropy concept because thermodynamics, physical chemistry concept. Okay, so if I have a lot of money, I have more freedom, more degree of freedom because there are a lot of things I can buy in Walmart. Many products there is less than $100. Okay, so, okay, so money is roughly equal to freedom. Okay, let's take 5 minutes break. I need some vocal rest. Okay, so we take 5 minutes break. Yeah. Good. Yeah, so gotta rename this. physical objector and metaphysical objector. Okay, how about that? Physical objector, they just don't like my pasta. Okay. Metaphysical objector, they don't like my ideology. Okay, so they're more hardcore people. Okay, so all right, let's take 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, we are expanding our horizon because we are going beyond economics. Okay. Back in the days in the Old Testament, right? Joseph, the son of one of the 11 son of Jacob, is it? I think so. 12 son is Benjamin, right? So Jacob and Benjamin, they are the two sons of Rachel. Beautiful lady, right? Out of 10 boys and one daughter. I think Jacob has one daughter. Okay. Her name, I don't remember. Okay. Tuna, something like that. I don't know. So yeah, Jacob with his first wife, he had twice. Okay, so his first wife, well, and he has first wife. Her name was, I don't remember. Okay, but she also had female servant maid, and some of Jacob's sons are from her female maid in the book of Genesis. Okay, Jacob's family. I don't remember their names. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, Joseph, he's like kind of outsider a little bit, right? Jacob's blessing, and also based on his observations, Mr. Joseph, is that yeah, your tree will branch out to the go over the fence. Okay, that's kind of what we're doing here. Okay, yeah, we are going beyond economics. Okay, yeah, we are doing humanology. We talk about everything. All right, so okay, okay. You have no idea what I'm talking about. Well, I recommend to you to read Bible. Okay, it's great story. Okay, and it's Book of Genesis. Okay, so first book in Old Testament. Okay, so very interesting. I read it more than 3 times. Okay, so, so uh ideological market, right? For example, Republican Party, okay, or Democratic Party, okay, they have this laundry list of things that you are supposed to subscribe. The in Republican Party or Democratic Party, political party is a superset of ideologies. Okay, Republican Party anti-abortionism, anti-LGBTism, pro-gunism, anti-taxism, pro-oil and gasism. Okay, and Democratic Party, yeah, anti-climate changeism, anti-oil and gasism. Okay, anti-tobacco and alcoholism. Okay, so and anti-big businessism and pro-LGBTism, pro-abortionism. It's like that. Okay, a political party is a superset of ideologies. Okay, so yeah, so a person, okay, to be a member of Democratic Party, uh, there's some price. There's the political market. Okay, what's the price? You have to subscribe to all those ideologies the Democratic Party advocate for. He have to limit his degree of freedom in ideological subscription. Yeah, he have to give up some of his freedom. Like in any market, we positive that we observe that money is roughly equal to freedom. Okay, so if I go to supermarket like Walmart, I want to buy an apple, but it will cost me, let's say $1. Okay? $1 degree of freedom, I'm sacrificing it. Yeah, money is equal to freedom, okay, roughly. So I get my apple back, I mean, brand new apple to myself, I'm buying it. Would I give that in return, Walmart, my $1 degree of freedom? Because I could have purchased something else. I could have done something else with $1. Maybe could have donated this money to charitable organization, or I could have bought something else in some other store, right? Or I could have matched this $1 money to light my cigar, whatever. So less degree of freedom, okay? Yeah, I get something what I want, Apple. In return, I give $1 worth of freedom to Walmart in exchange. Job market, okay? Yeah, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, or 8 to 5, 1 hour lunch, 40 hours a week. To my employers, I give my freedom. I do what they tell me to do. In return, I earn wage. I get my freedom back. More money, more freedom, all right? But my time 40 hours a week, I give my employers my freedom. I do what they tell me to do. In return, I get my freedom back. Money, wage, salary. Okay? It works that way. Okay? So political organization, okay? Uh so I give them my freedom, okay? If I become Democrat or Republican, okay? I subscribe to unreluctantly, well, reluctantly, okay? So I give up my freedom, okay? I give up my time too. Well, time is money and time is also freedom too, okay? So there's there's a concept of copium conversion, all right? I give my freedom, my time, sometimes my money to political organization, Republican Party, Democrat Party, whatever it may be, okay? So and then in return, what do I get back? How about friendship? The sense of being a part of something bigger than myself. Because a big organization, Democratic Party, Republican Party is big, right? Big party. What do I get back after I sacrifice my freedom? Maybe to some sense of security, being part of some bigger majoritarian group, as opposed to being left out alone. Okay, maybe some friendship, social interaction, maybe some sense of security. Hmm? So in Alaska, Alaska is one of few states in America where there are more independent, unaffiliated, undeclared people than bipartisan, the Democratic Party, Republican Party. It's a Republican Party, Democratic Party, they're like 25% each, okay? So, but 50% of Alaskans are undeclared, unaffiliated, independents, okay? So, why? Because people come to Alaska to be alone. I'm one of them. Okay. They they came to Alaska to get away from others. Kind kind of like ideological refugees, okay. I'm one of them, okay. That's why I came to one of the main reasons I came to Alaska. It was that, and there are some other states like Alaska too, in America, okay. So, okay, we'll take 5 minutes break, okay. I need some book for us. So, yeah, I'm just transferring from video files, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's make some room. Okay, we did dealt enough with this diagram. Okay, so let's do freestyle. Okay, let me get some water too. So, well, it's a very interesting point, or a political market. Okay, let's talk about it because look, I ran for Alaska State Senate last year. Okay, so I have some good experience there. It was like classroom. Okay, it's a very good education experience. Okay, let me share it with you. All right. So, oh, they're fantastic people. Okay, very kind and generous. Right. Yeah, I'm Republican. Okay, because well, in Republican agenda, laundry list of this e subscription. I subscribe to most of them, but not all. Why? Because uh, I think it's only natural that people are different. I think it's unnatural that as a Democrat, as a Republican, to subscribe to all those laundry list of things. Okay, I'm a natural person. So yeah, about 90% of Republican Party agenda, I agree. Okay, but 10% I disagree. Right? Yeah, I'm registered Republican, but I'm in Alaska. So other Alaskan Republicans, they understand me. Why? Because they're kind of like me too. Other Alaskan Republicans, okay? They came to Alaska because they value freedom, right? Many of them ran away just like I did, right? From other states. Because Alaska is kind of back in the days, wild, wild west. Anything goes, okay? So they understand me. My desire for freedom because they are kind of like me. I'm like them. Okay, we kind of understand each other. Okay, so yeah, they tolerate me. Okay, and because they are just like me. Okay, so many of them. Okay, yeah, I'm Alaskan Republican, but when it comes to pro-life versus pro-abortion, I'm kind of in the middle. Okay, I'm not strongly pro-life or strongly pro-abortion. Well, if I have to pick one, I have to be pro-abortion. Okay, and I told them and they tolerate me. Why? They understand, right? Yeah, political freedom, right? It's Alaska, okay? Yeah, we want to be free, all right? Yeah, I'm very grateful to them. They tolerate my politics, okay? So, yeah. What else do I disagree with Republicans? Well, when it comes to post January 6th pro Trumpism, I am, well, I'm not anti Trump. I like President Trump. I did vote for him, okay? And but after January 6th, I have to voice my objection about his political approach, to say the least, right? And when it comes to Senate trial, would I have voted yes for conviction of President Trump if I had been the senator of Alaska, U.S. Senator of Alaska? Yes. Why? Because substance over form, okay, this legal maxim, back in from English common law, equity court, okay, uh, well, not that. It's more tax law in America. Okay, substance over form. Okay, so President Trump, yeah, he made a big mistake. Yeah, he's guilty of that mistake. Okay, he sent people there, Capitol Hill in January 6th. Okay, yeah, but he's already out. You cannot impeach a former president. I get it, but that's more procedural, more form. Okay, in substance, he's guilty. Okay, for a record. Okay, for the future generation's sake, in America's history, we should let them know that there are conscientious people in America, regardless of this partisan fight, who dare to say from Republican Party side that what Trump did was wrong. Beside partisan politics, okay. Yes, in my opinion, he's guilty of that mistake. We all make mistakes, but he's still guilty of that mistake. 7 people died from it. January 6th, 2021. Okay. And he should be held at least partially accountable for what happened. All right. Would I have voted for yes for his conviction, Senate trial? Yes. Yes. It's no brainer for me. Yeah, procedurally, yeah, they impeached too late, missing the deadline. Okay. Yeah, but that's more formal procedural matter. But substantively, it was wrong. Okay, so as a record for future generation's sake, yeah, we have to say what he did was wrong. Yeah, so okay. About 7 Republican senators voted that way, and I would have joined them. Yeah, very minority in the Republican Party. Okay, they are under attack nowadays. Okay, I can sympathize with them. Okay, so but Republicans, Democrats, they are both cool. Okay, I like them both. All right. Yeah. So yeah, ideological subscription. Okay, yeah, like these gangsters in Middle East. You have ISIS, Al Qaeda, Taliban, right? They're given a choice. Okay, yeah, if they don't join them, gangster groups, mafia, Al Qaeda, Taliban, but to them it's life and death situation. Okay, if they don't join those gangster criminal organizations like Taliban, Al Qaeda, mafia or some drug gang members in South America or even in America, okay, in those neighborhoods, if they don't join them, they become a target, okay, so they are forced to join them, okay, so that's one way to think about it, okay, so that's why they join those criminal organizations, many of them, okay, because they don't want to be bullied upon. So what do they decide to do? They join the bullying organization, right? As humanologists, we understand why they do what they do. Okay. We are not justifying them. No, it's a problem. We are trying to understand the problem to solve this problem. Okay, so we are problem solvers, right? Okay, yeah. Then what's the solution? Yes, education. That's all it is. Education. Yeah. I mean, in those regions, time and space, yeah, they don't have that much choice today, right? The solution is this, okay? People need to work, okay? So South America or Middle East, okay, as opposed to stealing from each other, yeah, they should stay in work setting, okay? We should inspire them and entertain them. Okay. Yeah. And relax some regulations. No more hijabs, burqas. Okay. So that people can have some fun. Okay. And in South America, yeah, some manufacturing job that belong to developing countries. Okay. So what about American jobs? Yeah, we'll have still have manufacturing facilities in America, but Americans are very smart. Okay. So they're very, very educated. So we give them new jobs. Okay. So yeah, well, that's what I would do. Okay. So we have a lot of business ideas here. Okay. So okay. We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? And we'll talk about some movies, okay? So yesterday, last night, I watched some more modicum of this Sound of Music, right? And it was very cool, okay? This this European partnership dancing. It was very beautiful, okay? And back in the days, Americans used to be so athletic. Sound of Music, made in 1960s, right? They used to be so athletic, men and women in America, okay? They would jump and dance. They used to be so athletic, so fit, okay? They're American actors, okay, but filmed in somewhere in Europe. I don't know what country. The storyline goes in Salzburg, Austria, but it's not necessarily filmed in Australia. Austria, okay? It could have been filmed in Italy or Portugal. We don't know, okay? But the background plot summary is Salzburg, Austria, but I don't know where they actually filmed it. Okay, yeah, but the partnership dancing, Austrian style, traditional Austrian style, it was very beautiful. Kind of waltz, right? It was very beautiful. So athletic, right? So that's how Americans used to be back in 1950s. They were fit, guys are muscular, females very slender. Okay, they're very athletic, right? Back in the days in America, 1950s, 60s, 70s. Okay, they used to be very fit individuals. Okay, so what did I eat yesterday? I was expecting this McDonald's double quarter pounder, but some of them made some mistake. Okay, instead of double quarter pounder, I had this McNuggets, chicken McNuggets. I'm kind of glad they made their mistake. Why? Because less fat in chicken McNuggets. Okay, but it was very good. Okay, so yeah, next weekend I go back there, Walmart, McDonald's. Okay, and have my double quarter pounder. But I'm not gonna tell about talk about this their mistake. We all make mistakes. Okay. Yeah, that chicken McNugget was good. Okay, so no problem. All right, so I'm not gonna complain about it. No, I have next time when I go to Walmart, McDonald's next Saturday. I make sure it is double quarter pounder. Okay, so good. Okay, no problem. No big deal. Yeah, no, no refund, no receipt checking. I don't have time for it. Okay, yeah, we all make mistakes. Okay, instead of double quarter pounder in McDonald's in Walmart, I got come on six pieces of chicken McNugget. It was good. Yeah, I ate it. Okay, cost less. Okay, but no problem. It was a few dollars difference. Okay, no problem. Okay, I don't make fuss about that stuff. No problem. when I buy this watermelon from Walmart in Alaska and I open it up and it's all rot, do I go back to Walmart and refund it? No. I just trash it, okay, and buy another one next weekend. I don't have time to wait in the waiting line to refund all this. No. Just forgive and forget, okay? We all make mistakes, alright? So no problem, okay? So let's just buy another one next weekend. No problem. Alright, we take 5 minutes, okay? Then we talk about Sound of Music a little bit, okay? Spoiler alert. Alright, so yeah. Good movie, alright. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm kind of drunk. Okay, so yeah, let me turn off that microwave. Yeah, the Sound of Music. Yeah, Rogers. I'm sorry, some erratum. Rogers, Mr. Richard Rogers. That's the guy with this middle D. Okay, Ginger Rogers, no D. Okay, I was confused. All right, yeah, Mr. Richard Rogers and Hammerstein. That's the guy with middle D. Okay, Ginger Rogers, no middle D there. Okay, I was confused. Okay, anyway. Yeah, it was great music, yeah, sound of music, okay. Also Oklahoma with exclamation mark. Great music, okay. It's in my list of things to continue to watch, okay. So sound of music, some puppetry, right? Just pulling the string, right? Yeah, it was beautiful, okay. Beautiful puppetry, okay. So that's that, okay. Other than that, in my spare time, okay, yeah, there's this desert, northwest of China, okay. What's the name of that desert? I can never remember, right? It's some foreign language, okay, so but I wrote it down because I'm gonna watch that documentary in YouTube about that desert. It's right next to Gobi Desert, right? Takla Makan. Takla Makan Desert is one of the driest desert. Takla Makan Desert. It's like west of Gobi Desert, right? Northwest of China, okay? Takla Makan Desert. Yeah, back in the Silk Road, okay? Because I'm a huge fan of the Silk Road history, okay? So in my spare time, I learned about this textile. You have this fiber from silk or cotton or whatever, right? They're very short, right? But they comb it, okay, and then make it long, okay, kind of sticking together, and they twist it to make a yarn. I was so fascinated by this textile industry, the technique. I mean, Korean, kind of Chinese Korean proverbs, four-letter proverb, like 경물치지, okay. You study the physics, then you reach the knowledge, metaphysical knowledge. First, you focus on studying the physical, like textile industry or whatever, okay. Then you can reach the knowledge of metaphysics, okay. So 경물치지, okay. You study the object, then you reach the knowledge metaphysically, okay. Physics first, metaphysics later, okay. Yeah, 경물치지, okay. There's this kind of Chinese Korean proverb, four-letter proverb, okay. So I was so fascinated by this textile industry, how they convert these fibers from cotton, yeah, cotton ball or this silkworm, very short, right? And they make it a long yarn. What do? They comb it together parallel to each other, okay? And they twist it, okay? So, yeah, and then fourth dimensional, second dimensional, third dimensional, kind of topological way, okay? Like DNA winding, same principle, okay? Yeah. Textile industry, DNA, double helix. It works pretty much same way, okay? So, okay, all right. So this, I also took liberty to take a look at some Korean history too. Yeah, back in the days, about 600 AD, okay, Korea was divided by three countries, okay. Yeah, 고구려, 신라, 백제, okay. Yeah, and in Shilla, which is like southeast of Korean Peninsula, okay, back in like 600 AD, okay, there were three queens, female queens in South Korea, okay, back in about 600 AD, 800 AD, about that, okay. So, yeah, there was an interesting story, okay. Even in Asia, yeah, there was some empresses, female kings, queens, okay. Korea, yes. Japan, I'm not sure. China, I'm not sure. But in Korea, yeah, there were some queens. around 600 AD. Yeah. 700, 800. Okay, so there was I learned about them when I was in Seoul, South Korea back in 1990s. Okay, that was interesting. But Silk Road between Middle East like Iran, right, and China, Silk Road, the silk was highly precious and very beautiful, light, durable, reflective, very beautiful silk, silkworm moth, right? For about 2,000 years, okay, between 1000 BC and 1000 AD, okay, about 2000 years, yeah, it was exclusively Chinese product, okay, so highly prized in Middle East and also in Europe, in the West, okay, in the East, China, okay, Silk Road, okay, I'm a huge fan of that history, okay, so I was looking at it, okay, in my spare time, and then there is this desert, desolate desert, okay, what's the name again? I can never remember this name. It's foreign language, okay. Takla Makan Desert, west of Gobi Desert, right? Yeah, Takla Makan Desert, northwest of China, right? Yeah, Gobi Desert is like Mongolia and China, okay. But west of that, Gobi Desert, they have plants, animals, but Tak Takla Makan Desert, not many plants, not many animals. There are some, but like this shifting sand dune desert, wind, and very few oases, right? And it was part of the Silk Road, some branch of the Silk Road. Okay, so Taklamakan Desert. Okay, that's what I'm gonna watch after this episode. Some YouTube documentary. Okay, I am so fascinated by this. Way out there, right? Taklamakan Desert, northwest of China today. Okay, part of Silk Road, some branch of that. Okay, it fascinates me. Hard life, right? So dry, so hot. Amazing. Some plants, some animals still live there in the desert. Fascinating, right? I'm gonna watch that documentary, okay? I mean, Sound of Music, right? Yeah, some Austrian baron, this guy, right? He ended up marrying Julie Andrews' character, okay? Yeah, then he escaped Nazi Germany. He went to somewhere else. I don't know. Yeah, I watched the rest of that movie later, but yeah, there's some parallel there, some analogy, some similarity, right? In this desert, Takla Makan desert, okay, very difficult environment to survive, but there are still some plants and animals there, okay. So I'm gonna watch that documentary. Yeah, I wrote down my calendar. Gobi Desert. Yeah, there's some rivers. There are more plants and animals, but Takla Makan Desert is something else. Okay, There's not many animals, not many plants, okay, but there are still some, okay. And I want to see them. Hardcore survivors, okay. But in this brand of humanology, we emphasize life, survivalism, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. What's cooking in my microwave? Yeah, it's rotisserie chicken from Walmart. Okay, I put some water in there and some baby carrots in there. Okay, so and some sauce. Yeah, just mustard, ketchup, and Korean gochujang, which is red hot chili pepper mixed with some rice paste. Okay, yeah, I bought some. Okay, it was very good. Okay, so yeah. Taklamakan dessert documentary. Okay. That's what I'm gonna watch next. Okay, so okay. Thank you. God bless you. Happy Monday. Thank you. Thank you for loving me, and I love you right back. Okay, thank you. God bless you for generations to come. Thank you. Bye.